Hey guys, back at it. This is day 203 in my 1 year daily diary challenge. This challenge was prompted after I completed a 100-day challenge. And if you'd like more info on that first 100 days and why I started this whole thing, just pop back and listen in. It's been an amazing journey and I'm just so excited to be here. So please subscribe and share some love that way. I'd also love it to hear some comments on how you're feeling about all the posts and maybe just drop me a comment and say, hey, I'd love to hear that as well. So let's get into day 203. So today is a Tuesday. We are back at school after the holiday break. School did have a 2-hour delay in starting, so kids got to rest a little bit in the morning, and I had planned to do this front-loading schedule. I had written it all out and wanted to get into it, but with the 2-hour delay, I still did it. So I'm still doing the schedule, but it was just a little adjustments because of not taking the kids for 2 hours. So I got up early, did my morning meditation and just empowerment. The first 5 minutes, always take that and do some mantras. Today's going to be amazing. Anything you want to speak into yourself. My vision is clear. I can see like an eagle. Ailments you have, just speak them away. Anything you want to pump yourself up about, it's a great time in the morning just to speak those over yourself and just literally pump yourself up and get into the mood of joy. So I do that for the first 5 minutes. Then I get up and try to get into my workout. So it was definitely, I wrote it all out, just grab water first, then do my kettlebell, then do some vibration therapy, then wake my daughter up. But she was getting up later, so I didn't have to do that. And then it's, get some more water, get that 30 grams of protein in within that first, 2 hours of waking up. So 30 minutes of waking, get 30 grams of protein and 30 minutes of, some kind of workout. I'm working up to that and I'm doing it the way that I feel is most natural to me. So I am doing, my kettlebell workout and slowly increasing the time, up to 30 minutes, but right now we're at 5. And then getting that breakfast, that 30 grams of protein in when, it feels natural. So that's after doing that workout. So I did that. I made myself a lovely little breakfast and had some water and then decided to make myself an espresso. And after that, got into another session of vibration therapy while my sauna warmed up, got in the sauna, then got in the shower. So by that time, my daughter needed to be woken up and gotten ready for school. So got all that stuff done, got her ready for school. I was, already showered and dressed and pretty much ready for the day at that point. It was a little chilly, like in the 20s, and got back home, did my recording, got some more water, did some more things off of my list of, my new daily routine, got my son up and got him to school, and I had already packed the car with things for the thrift store. I already had some tentative plans of things I need to get done. Things shifted too, so it's everything has been, I think, testing me maybe. Maybe that's what's going on because I keep setting out this is what's going to happen, my schedule, my plan, my list of, activities, and then things just nope, that's not what's going to happen. So I just shifted with it. So I had one of these guys that I've been messaging, who's the Florida boy, and he was I have time for lunch if you want to grab a quick lunch. And And we've been trying to schedule time for a little bit, and he's had some hiccups with his daughter and hit their schedule. So just being really, flexible, because kids and schedules kind of take priority over, trying to force it to work to, just get in person with somebody. So I just decided to shift my plans a little bit and go check out a car for a test drive. Now, I had reached out to this person to test drive the car multiple times. I went there and they weren't there that one time. I went with my ex, and then I just was like, I really just want to get in this car and test it. So I reached out again, and they said they'll be there from this time to this time. Cool. Go there to test drive it. Nobody's there. The phone number isn't working. So big sign that it was, not meant to be. So then I filled the car that I'm in with some windshield washer fluid, which it was beeping at me that I needed to do. And I had some extra at the house, so I just did that. Got some gas, fueled up, and then met for lunch and had a really fun, lovely lunch date. It was very quick just because we both had time constraints. And then I had my phone down because it was a date I was focusing on interacting. And my daughter texted me, the school texted me. It was like so many notifications because school was releasing an hour early, which I thought I had time to get all this stuff done. So an hour early release, I'm heading home. Don't get to drop the stuff at the thrift store. Daughter takes the bus, son takes the bus. Everybody makes it home in time. Still really, really cold weather. I get my daughter from the house and we go to the chiropractor, our normal Tuesday routine. And then we go to Trader Joe's to get some snacks and stuff before we head home. And my son had made it home and was hanging out watching TV. So it all worked out the way it was a good way that it did work out. So then, we're just hanging out at the house, make dinner, eat some snacks, relax, because I was looking at the weather and it's saying that we're going to get snow. But the more I looked at the weather app, the more snow that was going to happen. So snow ended up starting around 6 or 7. And it was coming down in pretty big flakes. And my son was super excited. So he went out and he was playing in the snow and he was doing his thing. And it's just coming down, like really, really coming down. Beautiful, beautiful. So I hung out a little bit outside every, couple of minutes. And then it was like really coming down, really piling up. He was having a lot of fun making snowballs, just playing in it and out there. But we don't have any snow gear, like no sleds, no nothing. So it was improvisation, what we were using to play. I didn't have all my gear down, so I wasn't hanging out outside too long. But he was definitely out for the whole time, enjoying the snow. And I would say we got a couple of inches, maybe 3, maybe 4 or something. Maybe 2, I don't know. I didn't exactly measure, but it was a lot. And so called my grandmother, told her what was going on, had to cancel a coffee hangout with my friend Ben, had to cancel hanging out with my grandma today because I don't know the state of the roads getting out there. And then the kids are out of school, which was announced late in the evening, canceled school. So if they're going to be home from school and the roads are kind of icky, I'm not wanting to drive, especially drive all of us in a temporary car that it's not mine. So it was best just to call them and cancel, and we'll reschedule for a different day. So that is there. So then it seems like we'll have a free day tomorrow. And again, trying to get into this new routine around school schedule has just been a little a little hiccupy, but I'm still doing it. I'm not giving up just because, school and schedules are off. So there is that fact. I did, while I was waiting for my lunch date to arrive, I was looking at cars because I was getting a little frustrated that this Toyota Venza that I was looking at is not available so many places. It's really hard to find. I wasn't really excited about the trim levels that it offered. Like, it's kind of cheapy and plasticky. It's still a Toyota. It's still nice, but it's not really like, it doesn't excite me. And the pano roof is two separate openings. It's not like a one singular big pano roof. So it was like certain things were popping up, not preferential. And as I was sitting there waiting for my date, I was scrolling through Marketplace, and all of a sudden this video of a car came up, and I was like, oh my gosh, look at that pano roof. That's amazing. And I clicked into it, and it was a Toyota Highlander, but it's like the premium platinum. Or the limited platinum. It's the highest trim you can get in the Highlander. So now I'm on a new search for Toyota Highlanders, 2014, 2015, with a pano roof, and it's got all the things. It's got like leather, heated, XYZ, all the plugs, all the cush, and so that makes me happy. It's still a Toyota. It's reliable. Highlanders, actually, I looked on their towing capacity, and it's between 3,500 and 5,000 that it tows, and so I'm really stoked to get into one of those. Now, the thing is, just because I was searching for the Venza for so long, I'm getting down in my timeline to like really needing to find one somewhere. And I know that the universe will provide, so I don't have to worry too much, but I still have to now do a completely new search after I was searching for something else. So there is that. And I'm actually really excited because the Highlander, like I said, has that singular pano roof, and it's just like, it makes me happy the way the interior looks versus the Venza. So I am happy. That brings me excitement and joy, and I'm moving towards that. And then with all the scheduling stuff, I'm trying not to get too bent out of shape and resist it. Just go with the flow, and whatever's meant to happen will happen. I'm right where I need to be all the time. I just need to be open and flexible to allowing things to flow freely and not get stuck up in stuff and resist. So I think that was pretty much the day. My daughter went to bed early. She's not too big in the snow, so she wasn't hanging out outside. We were trying to get through Lost in the middle of all of this, and we are in the final season. So just pushing through because it's gotten kind of weird, and I definitely could have lost interest in it, but I am one to complete things to see how it ends in the end. So yeah, we just hung out, my son and I, outside, played in the snow, walked around, did different things. He got a scooter out and scooted all over the snow. And then I made hot chocolate and steamed milk for us to warm up and watch a show or two before we went to bed. So that was really nice. We snuggled up on the sofa, had warm milk, and watched a show, and then it was time for us to get to bed. It was a little later than I had anticipated, but still fun for him to play all day in the snow. And we will see what tomorrow brings. I thank you guys so much for supporting me by listening in, by subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting, all of the things. And I love you guys so much. Have an amazing day. Be blessed, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Peace.